From a fisherman in Florida who almost put himself on the menu, and a Cayman in Brazil that latched onto this swimmer's arm, to a trainer in the Everglades who nearly lost his hand at feeding time, and a boat in Brazil that literally sailed through a sea of alligators. Here are 10 shocking crocodile and alligator encounters caught on camera. Campo Grande, Brazil is a large city in the capital of Mato Grosso do Sul. It's home to just under 1 million people, one of whom had a close encounter he'd rather forget. On October 21st of 2021, a man decided to go for a casual swim in Lago do Amor, or the Lake of Love. In hindsight, he should have asked one of the locals if it was safe. He would have learned that Lago do Amor isn't full of love, it's full of alligators.
Esse é o Tarzan, olha lá, ó. Pegou, o jacaré pegou ele. Nossa, pegou o braço dele. Perigo. Machucou o braço aí?
According to our cameraman William, the swimmer had visible bite marks on his arm upon exiting the water. He was shaken and scared, but ultimately lucky that he didn't lose a limb. Meanwhile, the hungry reptile lurked in the water, daring him to get back in. Those who live in the area know not to swim in Lago do Amor. Unfortunately, there are no signs warning people about the dangers. Technically, the reptile that attacked our swimmer wasn't an alligator. It was a cayman, a crocodilian species common to Central and South America. You could tell the difference mainly by their long, pointy snouts. Caymans are typically smaller than the average alligator, but don't let their size fool you. They can still pack a powerful bite force of 3,700 psi. Every wildlife photographer dreams of getting that perfect shot. Unfortunately, some will go to great lengths to get it, even as far as risking their own lives. Antonio Ruiz is one such photographer. In 2013, he and some friends were baiting crocodiles in the Tarcoles River in Costa Rica. Once enough of them had gathered, Antonio inched toward the shore to get as close to the action as possible. He figured the crocs would be more interested in the food his friends were throwing. Instead, the crocs looked at Antonio like a big, juicy steak.
It's like a horse underwater.
Oh.
Don't.
Hey, come on.
Don't do it, Antonio.
Antonio, you want?
Antonio,
No, Tobias, wait. Wait. Tobias, wait. Wait until they come.
His friends could scream as loud as they wanted to. Antonio wasn't going to move. He had the money shot in his sights, though he failed to see the hungry crocodile creeping up on his right.
Hey, amigo, go ahead. Hey, it's there.
Antonio!
There's one right there.
There's
one. Come, Tobias.
Everything about this clip is a prime example of what not to do around hungry animals. Firstly, if you're gonna photograph dangerous animals, you shouldn't do so while sitting cross-legged by their feeding grounds. Antonio was barely able to spring up in time when the crocodile lunged for his legs. Next, Antonio was way too close to the bait his friends were using. How's the croc supposed to tell the difference between chum and people? In the end, our cameraman was lucky to escape with his life and limbs. Hopefully, he'll be more careful at the next crocodile photo shoot. The Pantanal is the world's largest tropical wetland area. It covers over 43.5 million acres between Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay, making it roughly 20 times larger than the Florida Everglades. The massive wetland is home to the largest concentration of caymans in the world. This viral video from February of 2020 helps put a fraction of the figure in perspective.
Maria, ó, que é de jacaré, menino. Qual que é jacaré aí, gurizada? Você não sabe que é jacaré, não. Já viu isso aqui, ó? Isso aqui é o Pantanal do Mato Grosso, sabe? Pantanal do Mato Grosso aí, gurizada. Olha o que é jacaré. E não, Curitiba.
The Yacaré Cayman of the Pantanal is a comeback story for the ages. In the early 1980s, the species appeared to be heading toward extinction due to ruthless hunting. Millions were slaughtered for their skin, which was highly lucrative on the crocodilian leather market. Then, in 1992, the Brazilian government cracked down on Cayman poachers. Wild crocodile leather was outlawed, and slowly the Cayman population began to grow. There are now over 10 million Caymans living in the Pantanal as of 2025. Thanks to conservation efforts, the only things they have to fear are jaguars, their only natural predator. There are over 1.5 million alligators in the state of Florida. Of them, roughly 200,000 live in the Everglades, where the swamps help conceal them from their unsuspecting prey. This local fisherman is lucky he saw this one coming. It was May 10th of 2021. Our angler was out tarpon fishing in the Everglades when this 11-foot male poked its eyes out of the water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gotta be careful here. Well, that puts an end to my tarpon fishing. Wow. Get back. Oh my God. Hey, buddy.
Our fisherman narrowly spotted this prehistoric holdover popping out of the water. Falling was the worst thing he could have done, but at least he got back on his feet quickly. If you encounter an alligator in the wild, do not behave like our cameraman. Back away slowly, trying to keep at least 30 feet between you and the gator. They're deceptively quick for their size and can outrun and outswim a human for at least 10 yards. In other words, all an alligator needs is a first down to grab you with its razor-sharp teeth. Mother Nature isn't always pretty. Take this next clip from the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya, for example. A zebra herd was crossing the Mara River when several African crocodiles began swimming upstream. That's when one of the crocs singled out its dinner and prepared to latch its mighty jaws around the zebra's leg. Nile crocodiles are opportunistic predators known for their patience and aggressiveness. They'll wait for hours, days, or even weeks at a time before they attack, and their 5,000 psi bite can easily take down any animal within range. We have no idea how this zebra managed to slip away. Perhaps this croc was tired from a long day of hunting and couldn't drag its dinner underwater. Masai Mara says the river in this video is infested with Nile crocs. When the zebra and wildebeest cross, there's no guarantee they'll make it to the other side. If you're out fishing in alligator-infested waters, you shouldn't be surprised when one of them tries to steal your catch. This Brazilian fisherman was caught off guard on July 14th of 2023 when a hungry Cayman spotted his kayak in the water. For all we know, he could have taken lunch off the gator's plate.
Sai, rapaz! Jacaré bem aqui, moço! Sai, rapaz! Vai pegar! Sai! Vem cá, Tota! Vem cá, moço! Sai! Você viu não, moço? Vem cá, moço! Você viu, moço?
Moço do céu!
Dá uma remada na cabeça da desgraça, filho. Tá registrado, moço. Tá registrado.
Imagine fending off an alligator while your buddy laughs at you from the safety of his kayak. If we had to guess, our fisherman said something like, "It's not funny, dude." Thankfully, both men left the water unharmed, and our fisherman was able to keep his catch. The paddle wax likely scared the caiman off without hurting it. Or it's lurking under their kayaks, waiting for someone to stick their hand in the water. On March 29th of 2023, police in Tampa Bay, Florida, received a call about a loiterer outside of Raymond James Stadium, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. When they arrived, they realized this loiterer was unlike any they'd ever dealt with.
Yeah, once he's tired again. Just keep the weight on him. Give me one more. One more for weight. And a towel to cover his eyes up. I got it now. Just go underneath the rope. Like right here is where you want to go.
With the 9-foot suspect in custody, Tampa Bay police could rest easy as they waited for the local alligator wrangler, Phil Walters. It took him and 4 other cops to lift the gator off the ground and into the back of a wildlife control truck. Mr. Walters had plenty of experience dealing with rogue alligators. Had it been left in the road, it could have easily totaled a small car or sent a biker flying off his motorcycle. He believes the male had wandered away from his home for the spring mating season, which began early in 2023 due to unusually warm Florida weather. In other words, this Florida gator was out looking for a lady when he got himself arrested. In the 2010s, Johnny Cobbler was a well-known trainer at the Everglades alligator farm in Homestead, Florida. Visitors could learn a thing or two about gators and crocodiles, all while watching Johnny feed or wrestle them. It was all fun and games until Johnny Cobbler got a little too cocky and this alligator mistook his hand for a juicy rodent.
Who else wants some? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
I need one more.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Come here, boy. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. You can do it. All right. Come on. You can do it. Come on, boy. Now, while you're walking around that back trail, just know that alligators can't climb fences. Don't take a picture with the plastic alligator in the middle of your trail. It'd be a good idea. Get it, right there. Get it. Oh, it's fine. You want to come up too? It's all right. It's all right. Help? It's all right. Need some help? You need help? Yeah. Yeah, call somebody. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Don't freak out. Get that big stick. Get that big stick. All right, get the garbage can. Get the garbage can. Hit him. Give these ice clothes. Put the stick in his mouth. 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 We're good. What happened? You're good? You okay?
As the saying goes, when you play with alligators, you're bound to get bit. Thankfully, Johnny pulled his hand free before the gator caused any severe damage. Unfortunately, we couldn't find out much more about the attack or what happened to Johnny and the gator afterward. Indonesia has a serious problem with crocodile attacks. In fact, they have the most in the world. In 2024, there were 179 documented cases resulting in 92 fatalities. Most of those attacks are blamed on human expansion into crocodile territory. On August 17th of 2025, an incident in the Fujiyama supermarket in North Maluku province nearly became another deadly statistic. Thankfully, these firefighters were there to save the day.
Woi, jangan di pintu, jangan di pintu. Jangan di pintu supaya keluar. Tali. Besar.
The latter technique somehow forced the crocodile out of the store. That's when the local fire department showed up with ropes and a towel to finally wrangle the beast.
Kalau ada solasi itu langsung solasi jam-jamnya itu aja. Penangkapan buaya di Bundaran Wayo. Solasi dulu.
After tying its snout, the firefighters hauled the croc out of town and released it into its natural habitat. Unfortunately, its natural habitat is a swamp roughly 20 meters from the grocery store. Officials blamed recent rainstorms for the rise in local crocodile encounters. They believe flash floods may have forced some from their homes, meaning this won't be the last time a croc wanders into this tiny town. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.